on.
All right. Hey, welcome everybody. This is Dave with Hicks Orchard, and today is day one of the Hicks Orchard Apple a Day Challenge. Got my apple ready. This video is going to drop New Year's Day at 7:30 in the morning. I will not be up. I'm pre-recording this. We're going to go live at 2 p.m. today, so tune in for that. But this is just to kind of kick us off since it's the first day of January, so Happy New Year. I'm going to show you guys what I was doing for a number of years, which is called I used to kickbox at Schulmann in Manhattan. And we did this stretch every morning, or every class we do the Schulmann stretch. And I'm going to show you guys how I do it, and it's a good way to start your day. If you do nothing else, this is a great thing to do. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a physical therapist or anything. Proceed at your own risk. I'm not providing medical advice. If you feel any pain or anything, you need to stop, okay? But if you'd like to do it with me, I'm just gonna walk you through it. So first we're gonna start, you're mirroring me, or not mirroring me, I guess it depends on how your camera works, but first we're gonna start with right ankle rotation. So on one foot, kind of a balance pose. Go one direction, then the other. Okay, then we're gonna go the other side. And you could rewind this video and do it at your own pace. Okay, then we're gonna do knees together. When you're kickboxing, you do a lot of kicks, right? Obviously. So your knees and your hips have to be loose. Otherwise, you'll pull a muscle up in your groin or your back, or so forth. So you need to really stretch. So next is stretch your hips. This is important when you're doing round kicks, or if you're blocking, when somebody's throwing a kick at you and you block, you want to have your hips nice and loose. Okay, then we're going to move up to our shoulders. Small circles first. We're moving forward. Make them bigger. And we're going to go backwards. Okay. Feet shoulder width apart. You're going to drop your head down and back. I usually do 3 times, and then I do left to right. Ear to shoulder. And then all the way around. Really easy. Go easy, easy. Don't jack your neck on this. And you go 3 times one way, then we're going to go 3 times the other way. Okay, now we're going to turn, so I'm turning my left, and I'm going to stretch my hip flexor, which is this muscle right up here. All right, so I'm going to, don't extend this knee over your toes. You don't want to go this far. It's just like this. There's some other stretching videos that you're going to see in this series for this 31-day challenge. So this may not be for everybody, but this is one way to stretch your hip flexor. If you sit on your tuchus all day at a desk job, your hip flexors do get tight. So this is a good way to stretch it. So I'm just stretching, toes pointing down here, stretching here. All right, then I'm going to turn my heel, put it on the ground, and I'm going to stretch my inner groin area right here. Then I'm going to point both toes towards the front, and I'm going to bring it down and pop that heel up. All right, then I'm going to go to the other side, this way. Again, to stretch my left hip flexor, keeping myself tall, toes at the, dug into the ground back here, right? My foot is pointing down. This knee is not going over that toe. Okay, then heel down. I'm going to walk it out a little bit so I get a better stretch. Stretching the inner thigh, your groin. Okay, then our toes pacing forward and back down. My form, maybe not perfect. There might be a little problem for some people with the way this knee is. But you'll, again, proceed at your own risk. Then I would do that whole thing again. I would do this. Heel down, drop it, then I go to the other side. I do it twice, right? And then down, drop it. Okay, then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to stretch our calf muscles. So we're going to walk it out like a downward dog. I'm going to put my left foot over my right, stretch. Then I'm going to put my right foot over my left, stretch. I might do that a few times, right? Then I'm going to put both feet together. Stretch the calves, then walk my hands up. Okay, now I'm going to stretch my quads. This is a good balance pose. If you need to work on your balance, I'm gonna grab my ankle, pull it back. I'm not super balancy. All right, then we're gonna do the other side. Stretching, don't jack your leg back, but just a nice stretch in the front. Again, these muscles get tight if you're sitting on your butt all day at your job. If you don't have a job where you're moving around. And I'll do the other side and the other side. Okay, so that was a very basic stretch. That's how we'd start our classes every day. And it was a really good way to start my day today. So thanks so much for joining. Come get your apples. Until January 3rd, you're gonna get a peck of apples, which is about 30 apples, for a half peck price, which is $8.50. That's a really good deal. So the apple a day, that's what you want. It's not really to add to your diet. It's not an addition to your diet. The apple is really about substitution. So whatever it is that you're trying to not be eating, switch it to an apple. Maybe not even a whole one, a half an apple. So instead of that cookie, grab an apple. Thanks so much for watching. 2 o'clock today, we're gonna go live. We'll have some of the instructors that we got throughout the month-long video on that live chat. So watch it, and we look forward to seeing you. Thanks. Take care.